Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a full moon reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I did upload one before, you may have caught that one, but there was no sound, which I used a copyright in the background because I use music for the background, and it didn't load properly, so I'm sorry for that, but I am going to redo your reading now, Sagittarius. So today we are having the full moon in Aquarius. It is a blue moon, and it's not actually blue. It just means that a blue moon means that we have actually had two full moons in a calendar month. So at the moment, we're at 29 and a half days forwards from our other full moon, and this is the second one in the calendar month. So that's why it's called a blue moon. The next one that we will be having, the next blue moon after this one, is a sturgeon moon, and it will be in 2024. August 19th and 20th. So this is actually quite a rarity because we've got a few years until that happens again. So it's a good time to release any negative energy that you have, release any people that are not serving you or not in your best interest, and it's a good time to leave the past behind. You can write things down on paper, and release them out into the universe by burning them by candlelight. Tonight the full moon comes in at 10:01, but any time is fine tonight. So you can do that. This, as I said, this blue moon is a sturgeon moon. Now, what is a sturgeon? It is a prehistoric fish which has been traced back to around 136 million years ago, and many people call them living fossils. So that's what a sturgeon moon is. A little bit of trivia there for you. This is actually the third full moon during the southern hemisphere's winter and the northern hemisphere's summer. So you might actually see some bright objects next to the moon. If you have been watching it over the past few days, you may have seen Saturn, because Saturn was quite close. If you're looking at the moon from the 19th till today, and also today, you'd be more likely to see Jupiter, because Jupiter is quite close to the moon at the moment. So that's the little talk about the moon that I have for you. So I'm going to do the Wheel of Fortune spread, which is just a 3-card spread. I'm going to be doing having a look what is either side of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is just for the full moon, the blue moon. So it might just be a couple of days before, or like a couple of the energy is right up until the 24th, or it could, and it can contain, it can go like longer into the next week or something like that. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards for you, Sagittarius, and see what we have got coming out for you for this time. Full moon energies. It's a time to be very thankful for what we do have, and it's a good time to release any negative potent people or whatever you don't want to be having in your life. The Magician's jumped out. Knight of Wands was on the bottom of the deck. So it's definitely in regards to you. The Knight of Wands can be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, so I am going to find the Wheel of Fortune now for you, and then we're going to talk about the energies on either side of that. I haven't yet done your Venus moving into Libra reading as yet. That's from the 16th until the 10th of September. So you're up next actually for that. So the reading for that will be coming out in the next couple of days. All right. So here we have either side of the Wheel of Fortune. You may have had quite a loving message from someone that you were interested in. The Page of Cups, which is this one here. Trying not to get the glare for you. We'll talk about the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone that's happy. You may have received a surprise. Someone that surrounding you could be a dreamer, or they may be very sensitive, innocent, or like it may be a child of yours or someone that is younger than you. They do have their head in the clouds though. So someone is very loved up towards you, Sagittarius, and you may have received some good news in regards to something. You could have also had someone younger than you get in contact with you, and just like a bit of a happy surprise for you. Maybe they've given you some good news, and that's sort of what's happened for you. That's what has just happened. So the wheel has turned, and we have got the Sun here. So you may have received a message from an Aquarius. That may have been one of your children, possibly, or you may have a younger girlfriend or a younger boyfriend or your husband, or you need to see it however you want to see it, but that is good news coming in. Here we have the Sun. The Sun is the best card in the deck, as we all know if you've been watching any sort of tarot. The Sun talks about success, happiness, good health, confidence, vitality, positivity. So it's all good for you around this full moon time, Sagittarius. So you're going to be having a nice time with someone that you care about. Possibly could be a Leo, or someone that does have Leo in their chart. So this is a really good time for you, Sagittarius. Well done. This is the reading for you in regards to your full moon time. So congratulations. Very nice reading for the blue moon. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull you an oracle card to see what we can bring out for you. Okay, so we just need one oracle card for Sagittarius, please, spirits and guides. What's the advice? What further advice can we give for Sagittarius for this time? Just one oracle card, please. Look. Okay, we have got the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Oh, yes, it is, because you've got some really good cards there for this particular time. Okay, so I'm going to read that out for you. Let's have a look. Let's see what I can tell you in regards to this time. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Attune to the moon. Emote. It's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card are: it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The teaching, the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. Now, just because I've said full moon in Scorpio, it's not a full moon in Scorpio. It's just describing the energy surrounding you at the moment. But as we know, it's a full moon in Aquarius and it is a blue moon. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. I have pulled you, or I have written you a chant to walk around the house to. I will speak kindly and from my heart. I will speak kindly and from my heart. I will speak kindly and from my heart. And so it is. So that's what you need to repeat or think about. You also, as the cards say, release any negativity. And what you have behind you is you may have received some good news from someone, or you may have had a message from someone who's younger than you, or you may have broken up with someone that you loved and they're gone now, and they were a Cancer, Pisces, or a Cancer, Pisces. It's a Pisces, sorry. You may have broken up with a Pisces. You may have let a Pisces go and said, you know what, I've had enough of you. You're driving me nuts. Someone that you were in a relationship with. Who knows? But then you've got the sun in the front, so there's brighter days ahead for you, Sagittarius. Anyway, you need to see it how you would. It might be a child of yours, a Pisces child. They may have messaged you with some good news. Who knows? Anyway, you know what the story is. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoy Sagittarius. I hope you enjoy your full moon reading and your full moon tonight at 10:01, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, bye, Sagittarius.